GYMDAD Fitness. Today we have a different one for you. We have with us Pump Sauce, Thermogenic Pre-Workout, and this is Hot Sauce. Love the name on this one. And life is better with hot sauce. I'm a huge sauce fan, so whenever anything is pretty solid, throw some hot sauce on it, and it makes it all better. So I'm going to tell you, were we dealing with Frank's Red Hot? Are we dealing with Tabasco? Are we dealing with that specialty stuff, that habanero, that just piping hot, like need to have a glass of milk with it type of hot sauce? So I'll give you the breakdown on where this thing lands for me. And so overall, I also have their pump sauce. That's a regular pump product. We'll get on the channel here soon. I like to run these things, especially pump products, almost till the very end, because this is something you can run very, very often. I probably run these things almost 3 times a week. I love them for leg days. Any type of the day, any type of workout where I'm searching for that like juicy pump. So like we're hitting legs, we're hitting back, we're hitting some chest. More vascular pumps. If you want to, biceps. Some people like to just have like a drier pump for that. Even chest too. It kind of just depends on what you're feeling that day, to be honest. And it also matters in the pre. If the pre already kind of lines up for like a juicier pump, I'll throw some pump sauce on it to increase it a little bit more, just to mix it up. So it's all just personal preference with these pump shot formulas. Not saying that the pump shots are better than like a non-stim pump formula. It's just different. It's just kind of like based upon what your goals are. Do you want something that's more vascular? Do you want something that's more thick and juicy? And also, this isn't just vanity type purposes, especially with these pump sauce formulas. Huge hydration benefits in these. Helps your body retain water, muscles retain water. And anyway, so this does kind of have that signature glycerol additive in there for the pumps, but the main focus here is going to be, this is the pre-workout thermogenic product. So let's go ahead and get into the flavor and then the breakdown of the label. So the flavor is white cherry slushy, and I love this one. This is one of my favorite flavors. I actually, when I saw, so that I got white cherry slushy in both flavors, and to be honest, I'll get into the breakdown on the other review for the other one, but I enjoyed the thermogenic hot sauce flavoring more than the other one. I enjoyed them both. Don't get me wrong, don't go getting down and thinking the other flavor is going to suck, but this one was actually really good. So good that like you look forward to the shot of it. And the other one I had, I think, was Pump Script by Nutristat, and that one I did not look forward to. That was pretty rancid going down. And anyway, so this is a one scoop or one shot, 2 shot, which I loved the shot things. It's kind of cool. I mean, I was a big drinker back in the college days, and I love the camaraderie of shots. I had one of my friends was in town from California, and we tried this one out together, and it was cool to hang around the coffee table and rip a couple shots of these before going to the gym. It reminded me back, because now we're both more fitness geared in our mindset. He's in the boxing and lifting. I'm just like strictly like bodybuilder style lifting. He's more of like functional type lifting. And anyway, so I love the shot camaraderie, especially if you lift and work out with friends. It's kind of cool to gather up and do a shot together with this. And so the flavor, awesome. It's a 32-16, and the calorie breakdown is 20-35. Total carbs 2 and 4. No sugars going on here. Potassium, got 125 milligrams, 250 milligrams. We'll just go and read the 2 cap, and then instead of just reading back and forth. Glycerol, so we get 4 grams. I'm glad they still kept glycerol in here and didn't just make it a straight like stim and a thermogenic type shot that you still get some pump additive, and that's a shit ton of pump still. And so this makes a great stack on top of any type of pre. And anyway, then it's got the Go GHB patented ingredient here at 4 grams. And what this is going to do is going to help you utilize fat storage for energy instead of so you're going to be burning more fat for your sources of energy when you're working out. And then we're going to have citrulline. Love it that they put some citrulline in here too to add to that pump complex as well at 4 grams too. This is the pure citrulline. Caffeine anhydrous at 250. This is really important to note. So you have 125 for 1 cap, 250 for 2 caps. And then cognizine. This is a patented ingredient too. It's going to help with mental focus. So they threw a little bit of nootropic on here. And then we have Mitaburn. This is at 250 milligrams. And this is another one too that's going to help you utilize fat storages for energy, and just another burner type substance that's not going to ingredient that's not going to it's not going to provide any sort of thermogenic heated. You're not going to feel it just like the one before, but it's one of these ones that's well researched and it's just going to help you utilize fat storages for energy as you work out, burn more fat. Is kind of the theme of this one. And then here's where it comes in, where you're actually going to get something besides the caffeine and the pump ingredients you're going to feel, and that's the calorie burn GP. So that's grains of paradise. And I didn't even see this till after the fact. So this is only 10 milligrams. So just so you know, sometimes people can get a little uncomfortable in grains of paradise. Like for instance, I have Wrecked Inferno here, and this one has grains of paradise, comes in at 40 milligrams. And I think Convict might have had grains of paradise too. But so 10 milligrams really isn't all that much. So we're dealing with a nice gentle Frank's Red Hot. That's what I'm thinking here. So this is, which I actually do prefer, because this is a stacker on top of a pre, so it's not going to mess up. So to me, that's why I see this. This like 250 caffeine is not really a pre-workout for me. This is a stacker on top of a daily driver, or on top of a pump formula. And so it's not really going to change the complex of the pre-workout by taking this product with the only the 10 milligrams of grains of paradise, but yet it's going to add a little bit of thermogenic factor. And kind of how I took this one, 2 scoops on some daily drivers, some low stem daily drivers. Ran it with Speed Force one time. Kind of like anything for at 250 caffeine, anything like 300 and under, I would try. I really don't like to go up to 550. That's pretty steep for me, to be honest. Actually, I take that back. I ran 1 cap on when I stacked it with pre's. So 2 caps I ran today. Actually stacked it with Excelsior at a low dose of 6 grams. Because to me, I don't think Excelsior has much caffeine in it, and that's been one of my favorite combos so far. 726 Ridge Lid. It's so-so to me. Just a little side note there. It doesn't quite hit anymore, but still, it was still a great workout on this thing. I've ran this thing multiple times in the morning. First thing in the morning, I kind of like to have this caffeine range at 1 cap is perfect. I just like about just over 100 milligrams of caffeine in the morning every now and then, if it was a rough night with the kids. Not every day, but some days. And so this was really cool because I have like a greens drink I drink, and sometimes if I'm drinking I've mentioned before, I take like one-third scoop of pre sometimes in the morning before I take my dog on a walk, and it's like I'm drinking my greens drink, I'm drinking all this stuff in the morning, and it was kind of cool to like mix it up with a shot every now and then. And so I really enjoyed it for that purpose too. I left the 1 cap. So I love the fact they do the 1 cap, 2 cap, kind of gives you some flexibility and ways to stack this thing. So if you have an ultra low stem pre, and you can go and do the 2 caps, or I mean, hell, you could still take this 2 caps with the pump product and get one heck of a workout. I wanted to try this. I never did get a run it this way, but I'm sure I will in the future. But with the White Rush by Coco Labs, I thought that would be pretty cool too, to stack it with that one. Another one that would be, I think that's kind of targeted as like a nootropic / fat burner, so they actually increase it a little bit more. But really fun one if you're someone that likes to play around with the components of your pre-workouts, but you don't want to change like the overall effects. So like I love this one because I felt like it didn't tamper the reviews of my products, because it's not anything crazy invasive as far as the way it comes in. It's not like there's some sort of insane component of like your body's just gonna feel like a straight inferno. Like it's just a well-rounded product with good solid ingredients that are gonna help you burn fat and utilize that for energy. And anyway, I love this one. Like I said, I mean, the flavor was great, product was great. It's one of these really cool ones that makes for the mad scientists out there that love stacking stuff and getting a little crazy, but at the same time don't want to get too crazy. So like I mentioned, I ran this thing with some pre's I've been reviewing, but most of the time when I do stuff like this, it's usually on the second run of those products, and it's usually after, if I feel like I got a really good vibe of the pre already and I'm ready to review it, but I still want to run it one more time, I might throw something like this on it just for fun. And overall, if you want this product, it's pretty widely available. I'll throw a link below on where to pick it up too as well. I got to reach out to those guys, see if I can get some sort of code. Have not yet, but I will try to obtain one. But if not, I'm sure like NutriCartel has this one as well. I'm pretty damn sure I've seen that on their email list before about the new product list. But like, subscribe, catch me on the next review, and we will also have the pump formula in the future of this one too. So Pump Sauce, big fan. We'll see you guys in the next one.